the Mad Max pre-story, a Dune TV series, and all-new Ultraman. It's been a furious week in sci-fi. The next Mad Max film hits cinemas this week. New Dune series explores the origin of the Sisterhood. And Ultraman meets one monster he can't defeat in battle. Welcome to Ion Sci-Fi, I'm Raymond Pedora. The next installment in the Mad Max franchise hits cinemas this week, with Anya Taylor-Joy in the title role. Mad Max Furiosa explores the backstory of the character played by Charlize Theron in Fury Road. The younger Furiosa is captured by the warlord Dementus, played by Chris Hemsworth, after he kills her mother. Furiosa ends up working for rival warlord Immortan Joe, but spends her time plotting to avenge her mother and return to her homeland, the green place of many mothers. The result is some wild action centered around a war rig which has been heavily featured in trailers. Mad Max Furiosa is the fifth film in the franchise, created by George Miller with Mad Max in 1979, and is in cinemas from May 24. A teaser has been released which gives a first look at upcoming series Dune Prophecy. Set 10,000 years before the events of the Dune movies, Prophecy is based on the novel Sisterhood of Dune by Frank Herbert and Kevin Anderson. It follows two Harkonnen sisters, played by Emily Watson and Olivia Wilson, as they establish the fabled Bene Gesserit religious order. The series begins shortly after AI's defeat by humanity in a long war. The result is a fierce aversion to technology, which is displaced by religion. Humanity evolves to develop traits and skills necessary to continue space travel without computers, assisted by precognitive abilities generated by the spice and establishing the importance of Arrakis to the Empire. No release date yet, but the series is expected to premiere on Max in the second half of 2024. We'll keep you updated on which local streaming service picks it up. Giant monster battling hero Ultraman is on his way to Netflix in an animated movie. Ultraman Rising follows the latest incarnation of the hero, professional baseball player Ken Sato, played by Christopher Sean. When one of his monster battles ends with the discovery of a kaiju egg, Sato becomes a surrogate dad. No easy task when the baby is the size of a building and shoots laser beams out of her mouth. For anyone worried about this apparent departure from the Ultraman format, a recently released trailer shows there will still be plenty of action and monster fights. The movie is the 44th in the franchise, a joint production between Netflix Animation and the home of Ultraman, Subaraya Productions. Co-director John Aoshima is joined by Shannon Tyndall in his directorial debut. Ultraman Rising premieres on Netflix June 14. Animated series Scavengers Reign is coming to Netflix at the end of the month after being cancelled by Warner Brothers. The series is set on an alien planet that has developed a bizarre array of native flora and fauna where the crew of a damaged interstellar freighter becomes stranded. They quickly discover the native wildlife is not exactly human-friendly, struggling to find their missing shipmates and find a way back to their ship in the hostile environment. The premiere season did not rate well on streaming service Max, despite a critical acclaim. It was voted one of the top 20 shows of 2023 by Variety. Series creators Joseph Bennett and Charles Wetner are hopeful that exposing the show to a wider audience will pick up ratings and encourage Netflix to commission a second season. The Netflix deal is non-exclusive, so Scavengers Reign remains on Max and in Australia on Binge after hitting Netflix on May 31. And that was the week in sci-fi. For more news throughout the week, go to ionsci-fi.com.